going to need a trip.
Greetings everyone, my name is Ted and welcome back to Batman Arkham City.
I'll get back to you.
And this is probably going to be the final episode for the story.
Hello, Batman. I know you can hear me. I've not caught you at a bad time, have I? I was worried that you may have forgotten about little old me. Take a look at your ghost.
I think that he's not the real Joker, because there was a moment earlier in the game where we heard Harley say, "Well, you look perfect." Oh, it's not you.
Oh, how romantic.
So it's probably like a copy or...
And we both know you really can't ignore
Clayface.
me, can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair. You'd better hurry, though. If you take too long, a leading lady may be found dead in her dressing room.
All air units report in. Cease attack and return to base immediately. Repeat, return to base immediately.
Holy crap.
Your leading lady's waiting, Batman. Hello, Batman. You can hear me, right? It's just, you don't seem to be coming to the movie theater, and I'd hate for you to read the spoilers on the internet again. I'll see you soon. Bye!
Sometimes we need to do the higher.
Opening night, Batman! What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie theater, now!
Cute little ass. He's the one with the highest contacts.
Why are you taking so long, Batman? Oh, hold on. I get it. You want me to off this annoying woman, right? I mean, she does go on a bit with all that I am the great blah, blah, mystical mumbo-jumbo. I'll tell you what. I'll do it. But you owe me, okay? Where are you, Batman? me a ticket right here in my pocket. It's right here, next to the gaffer tape and the pliers. Well, this is just rude, Batman. I've laid on all this entertainment at the movie theater, and you can't even be bothered turning up.
Ta-da! Might as well. Right. Let's go and sort this problem out. I hope you have enjoyed like the main series, because like there is more to this. Like I will be doing more than I did with Arkham Asylum, mainly because Arkham Asylum, it was a fixed story. You can do stuff after this.
Hurry up and take your seat, Batman. The show's about to begin.
The DLC will be the last thing I do.
Let's just talk about this.
Now you want to talk. Too late, Batman. Give me the cure.
But you've already got the cure. Talia, no!
Oh.
Problem solved.
You didn't need to.
Why? You would never do it. You left me no choice.
There's always a choice.
I had to save you. Harley Quinn stole it for him. I took it back.
The thing is that the Joker, no matter what he does, he can never take it too far, because he's already taken it to the furthest point where he should have been killed for his actions.
You look perfect.
Ring, ring. So
Yep.
how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wait. Gotcha.
You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman.
Talia!
I'm sorry, beloved.
That's what Alfred was saying, was that,
I didn't know.
you know you need to take one life to save
Encore.
them.
More. Bravo.
It was
Jesus
never
Christ, he
made.
looks
Not
like crap.
always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? I know I'd want to know just what the hell is going on if I were you. Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep up appearances. But first, if you would be so kind, hand over my cure.
Knew it, it's Clayface.
Ladies and gentlemen, for one
That's why he
night
didn't have any bones.
standing in for yours truly, I'm doing a damn fine job of it. I give you Clayface.
You weren't even supposed to be in here, Carl. Why sign up with Joker?
The role of a lifetime!
One last chance.
Oh, lighten up, Bats. The final act's just starting. It's a doozy.
Let's do this!
Oh, there he is in the background.
You're supposed to be killing Batman, remember?
Oh,
You're supposed to be
Ow, chop,
playing...
chop.
What the hell are you doing, Bat? Don't just hang around!
what happened to Talia's body? Crap, come on.
What are you doing?
Rabbit. Samurai. Chop it up like sushi.
You're making me late for my spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon? Would a change of scenery help ease the pain?
Uh-oh. That's the thing I don't get. How is this like underneath the cinema? The theatre? Like Lazarus pits? That's my question. Here we go. death. Oh, Nelly. One hit and that's it, I'm done. Shit! Ah!
Next, I will become you, Batman!
Jesus. Oof. I did my best to try and like dodge them, but it's like difficult to like... Cool, yes. It's my chance. Go for it. Go for it.
Get out of my way, bats! I've got a date with immortality! No! No! No!
Oh, crap.
Quick! The cure! What are you waiting for? Come on! I killed your girlfriend, poisoned Gotham in hell. It's not even breakfast. But so what? We all know you'll save me.
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running gag.
Oh.
No! Are you happy now?
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
You know, that actually is pretty funny.
The Joker is dead. I'll talk about it on the credits. Just let it play.
All units coordinated. What the? What the hell happened in there? Batman! What happened?
That was Batman Arkham City. That was really good. I mean, no doubt it was really, really good. That's one of the reasons why it's one of the best superhero games ever, because as I said in the beginning, it was very much they took what was in Arkham Asylum and applied it to a bigger and open space. And that's one of the things that did well, and you know, involving a lot more characters, because I think with Arkham Asylum it was done so well in the limited package, because I think if we put too many of the villains in there, it would have felt a bit crowded and not a lot of people would have their time to shine. So allowing very much Joker again to take the backseat of very much being the main and being the secondary antagonist, except than being the main antagonist, and kind of calling back to the things in Arkham Asylum with, you know, the teeth and the Titan formula. And also, you know, I have something to say about the Joker. Very much, there's a video on YouTube. It's a really good video. You know, Will Smith. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Sorry. But there's a video called Humanizing the Joker on YouTube. I do recommend watching it. It's a really good video. It talks about the Joker in the Arkham series, and how even Batman says itself, I would have, after everything you've done, I would have saved you. It's kind of the theatrical way of kind of saying, I didn't kill you. You killed yourself through your own actions of thinking that, you know, because that's what his expectation was, because that's what he's always been used to. It's kind of like it's like someone taking your shoes so you can walk on razor blades with them. Or a child, you know, doing something and you tell them not to do it, and they keep doing it, and as soon as they hurt themselves...
Missed call. Call received 3 hours ago.
Only you can make
this world seem bright.
Only you
Oh, that's got quite...
the darkness bright. Only
Yeah, as I was saying, though, it's like a child, you know, hurting themselves, and as soon as they hurt themselves, you know, it was their fault. You know, he did his own undoing, breaking every single... And as much as people, you know, think that... Because even then, Batman had a doubt that he would have to kill the Joker. You know, for Christ's sake, he paralysed Barbara Gordon. He killed Jason Todd, the second Robin. He has killed thousands, destroyed so much. didn't, you know, and has never ever, and was just giggling the whole way through.
Can make this change in me, for it's true. You are my destiny.
But enough about the Joker. Like, I liked what they did with Penguin, where you had to very much like go around, you know, navigate the museum. Mr. Freeze as well. I think the only one that really let me down was Two-Face. I felt like he was kind of like a one-off thing to kind of just be there for the main story. I mean, I think he's in the game later on. Harley Quinn as well. She you know, she was great. Even though, you know, she always seems to take like she never really has much to shine on her own. I think she shines better in Arkham Knight than she does in when she's with Joker, because that's the thing about Harley Quinn, is that she's always sort of kind of like a sidekick, and not in the same way that Robin is, because Robin, you can kind of make it like a you know, he has a place, but Harley Quinn's just sort of kind of, you know, shoots guns and just is kind of the assistant. And I think she's a lot better. She's a lot better when she's around. Like, I like Harley Quinn. I have a friend who likes Harley Quinn. And who else was in this? I liked what they did with Hugo Strange, especially the opening of very much, you know, him knowing Batman's identity and that kind of that threat saying, if you try it, I will, you know, release your name. And you will, you know, people will know your secret. And also what was I saying? Like the sneaky sections in this are a little bit on like the downturn for this one. I feel like it's a lot harder than Batman Arkham Asylum, but it just feels like you're just doing the same things. Because I like the stealthy sections where you have to, like, you know, navigate the area without getting caught, and you can, you know, take one out and then try and take out the others. That's the one thing that I think they let down. The combat was good as well, especially when you had like the new abilities and the upgrades. Oh yeah, I was supposed to speak about Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze was also quite fun to do. I enjoyed doing that one. Because that had a lot of a, what was the word? Like, very much all of what you've... Because I like it in games where they kind of take everything you've learned and say, okay, you've lost that now. You know, now you have to try something else, and I like that. What else? As always, Kevin Conroy was great in this, you know, rest in peace, but I don't want to, I also don't want to make this feel like I'm doing this for any attention due to his death or anything. I'm a massive fan, no doubt, but that's not the reason why I did this, for any attention at all. It's just to play the game, because I like the games. And I remember originally playing it when I was the Junior Bear, that I just kind of didn't really give it that much, I made too many assumptions. I kind of tried to make up my own thing, and it just really didn't make sense. So I'm glad that I've redone it again. I'm glad that I've kind of got, you know, because I was almost going to quit on the Penguin part, because I was like, fuck's sake, this isn't working the right way it was. Mainly because I hadn't eaten and I was fucking pissed off. But yeah. And also I also like the way they structured the story. I felt like it didn't feel like Arkham Asylum did, where it was kind of back and forth. I liked how they very much, everything sort of made sense, because in Arkham Asylum, the one thing that really didn't make sense was that you had to go back to places, scan an area, when really you could have just, you know, tracked them. You know what I mean? it still was quite. It still was a good game. I think this isn't better than Arkham Asylum, in my opinion. I think it's a lot better. It's got a lot more. It's got a lot more quantity over quality, but not as the same way as Batman Arkham Knight is. What else? Also, Arkham Origins I can't find on the PS4. It's such a pain in the ass. I want to play that game so badly. If you guys know how to get like Arkham Origins on the PS4, please let me know, because it's such like a pain to try and get. But yeah. But I do like how they kind of killed off the Joker, because in a way I liked that. Not because the Joker's one of my favourite characters, for Christ's sake, you know. But I liked the idea very much, you know. He pushed that far that the one little thing was the reason why he died, and it was of his own doing. No one had to kill him. He only had to kill himself to really kind of summarize the story. And also oh yeah, Catwoman, I felt was like kind of like a drop in the bucket, just to sort of kind of, you know, give like some break after Batman. I liked it, but I felt that with Catwoman there just wasn't enough to really say, sadly. And before anyone asks, I am going to carry on with the other stuff, because I know there's other stuff to do, because I know there's the phone call mission, there's like Mr. Freeze's wife, there's something to do with Titan, there's so many other ones to do, and also the DLC of Harley Quinn's Revenge. That would definitely be done. I would definitely do that, even though it is quite a hard DLC. But oh yeah, Troy Baker, voice over actors: Kevin Conroy, yeah, Steve, Chris Gardner, Mark Hamill. See, it blew my mind when I found out that Mark Hamill was the Joker, because I always thought he was like Luke Skywalker, and that was it. That's all he ever did. Like, no, he was the Joker. Tara Strong, Fred. I recognise that name. That Fred Tarasco name. But I felt in a way that Mark Hamill is the Joker. Like, a lot of people are disappointed, but to be honest, there's always other Jokers. Like, everyone was saying that about Heath Ledger. They were saying like, oh no, he's dead now, you can't do the Joker again. But I think the Joker is up to interpretation. You can kind of do what you can do in a way, any way you want it to, as long as you stick with the main themes. And I said that about Jared Leto's Joker, is that they kind of they gave it too much. It just was like, kind of stopped. To me at least, it felt like Harley Quinn stopped mattering in the Suicide Squad as soon as it was about like the Joker and stuff. I felt it would have been better if they mentioned it, but they never showed him, because I don't know why, I didn't like the design either. I didn't like the design of very much the slick, kind of sexual aspect gangster look. Like, Jared Leto's like not a bad actor. He's had a lot of good roles. I'm not saying that he's had fantastic roles, but he's had some good roles. But I felt with like his Joker especially, it was just so much, and it kind of stopped being what the Joker's about. He's not about kind of materialism. To me at least, he's not materialistic. He wears what he wears, and he doesn't need any like shiny weaponry. He'll just use anything, just naturally. But yeah, so What was I about to say? Oh yeah, about the Riddler thing. I might do that. I don't know. I'm still on the kind of on two sides about that, but I hope you guys enjoy this series. If you did enjoy this episode of the main story, I will carry on. Please like, subscribe, go check out my stuff so feel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye my friends, keep yourself well. Bye.